All right, y'all. We are back, man. Y'all let us know if y'all can hear the audio. You feel me? We're gonna let everybody come
Dial
on
back
in.
in.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Come on in, man. And one more time, cause I don't want to mess your name up. So,
Delisa.
Delisa. There we go. Cause I got an auntie named Lisa.
Oh, we
And
got one.
With the in the front of Lisa, Lisa.
Delisa.
I can dig it.
That's pretty easy.
I can dig it, man. So, what were we, man? Before we were
Social
so
media
rudely
ruining
interrupted.
You read about the
social media ruining relationships. Does it ruin relationships? I think she was in the middle of her
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
I say it does.
Okay.
For some
Expound.
people, are we going?
Why do you feel like social media ruined relationships?
Because we're looking at other people's perceptions.
Already HBO. I appreciate you for letting me know, bro.
You can hear?
Yeah, they can hear.
Okay. I say social media
What's up, David? All the way from
interfere with
Louisiana.
relationships because of my personal experience from my own relationship. Um, when we see quote unquote relationship goals, you see pictures of the man rubbing, massaging the woman back or the feet, or y'all dressing up, coordinating colors and stuff like that. So when people read this is relationship goals, they thinking that they don't have a striving and healthy relationship if they significant other or their relationship does not look like that.
Yep.
And I was one of those women that if my husband wasn't rubbing my feet or rubbing my back, I felt like, okay, he we got a problem here, because he wasn't displaying those type of affections towards me. When I asked, hey, let's get shirts made, let's try to dress alike and stuff like that, he ain't rocking with that. So I feel like, oh, this man, everybody else, he don't love me. This was my mindset.
Yeah, it's a lot of that
You
going.
know?
It's a lot of that going on, man.
Mhm.
A lot of people. I see a lot of people deal with that, and I just feel like, man, it's just trying to keep up with the Joneses, man. Like, so to answer the question, I still don't feel like you could blame social media. It's still the person and their mindset and the things that they pay attention to. And man, and I'm not here to brag because everybody have the chance, the opportunity, or the possibility of falling uh, victim to society or the devil, his ways, or whatever you want to call it. So everybody have a chance to lose at this game called life, right? So I'm definitely not trying to brag, but I just feel like, as for me and my wife, I think we do a pretty good job of being in church and allowing that to be
The third strand.
the foundation in which we're looking for. Like, okay, well, are we following this?
Yeah. Are we following this?
You feel me? So when you look at it like that, it's like I'm not really worried about what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible tells us to conform not to the world. So when you start seeing the world doing all these other things, it's like I don't really go chase after that. But I will say this: when I was younger, you know what I'm saying, doing music, that's exactly what I was doing.
Yeah. Keep up with them.
But you see what you said? You said, do not be conformed to this world.
Yeah.
So before I was conformed to this world, my mind has not been renewed. And that's the whole process. It's renewing your mind. So
And I think that's what the issue is.
So renewing your mind.
Exactly.
And a lot of people don't go through that change. A lot of people don't go through that transformation and process. So we are still looking at worldly things, worldly satisfactions and stuff like that. And I do feel like our relationships are, you know, based off of that, you know. And I'm speaking from my own experiences and stuff like that.
Hold on. Boom, man. Everybody's asking for you, bro. They want to know where you been, how you been. You
I
feel
literally
me?
just asked about you, dog.
Literally, bro. My boy David just said, "Hey, man, he would have loved to have you here on this episode. You feel me? This would have been one for you, bro. This would have been one for the books. And I just did a reaction to what's that girl name? Snow the Product. You might want to go check that out, boy. That one there is for you. You hear me?
You reacted to Snow the Product recently? She got some stuff?
No, it's just, I recently reacted to it. I don't know nothing about Snow the Product. Never listened to it, bro, until the channel.
I like Snow.
The boy say, send me the link. Boy, you know the doggone link
Boy,
to the channel. You don't click on that video. Oh, he talking about to come on. Man, look, we're gonna try to get you on. We're gonna try to get you on, bro. Just stick around. I'm gonna try to get you on, man. But let me see. So Lovett says spirituality is so important to me. It's something I must work at. Man, we all got to.
Mhm.
We all have to.
I think spirituality is always work. You know, you gotta. It's like a relationship. You gotta work to maintain it.
Yeah.
Big boom in the room for
Yeah.
sure.
Big bone in the room, give some room.
Spirituality will actually help you make better decisions
Yep.
in your relationships.
Man, I would say this, right? Me and the owner of Certinos were just talking about this earlier. People, they attack the physical things in the world, not understanding that the physical things is the distraction. It's really a spiritual warfare.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
And when you understand that and what side are you on in the spiritual warfare, now you know how to move.
Yep.
The physical stuff is all the distraction.
You get drained in the physical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't see results.
exactly.
All you see is strife.
Come on,
You
talk to
don't
him.
see no kind of results fighting things in the spiritual, whether it's relationships, dealing with your children, on your job.
Mhm.
You have to be spiritual because the Bible says we do not wrestle against flesh and blood,
Principalities and powers.
principalities and powers.
Yeah.
And until you recognize
Still-
that and understand that, then you're going to be going in a never-ending circle. You know, you're going to be defeated in your relationships, looking to that person for understanding and answers. But once you start having a spiritual connection and relationship, not connection, but relationship with God is very important. It is so much different than just going to church on Sundays. Once you establish a true relationship with God and God give you wisdom and understanding,
Yeah.
he will show you how to love. He will show you how to surrender. He will show you how to humble yourself. He will show you how to have patience in all those areas. That way that whenever these circumstances comes, you'll know how to deal with it. Look to him in every situation. And once God showed me how to do that, things in my life, not saying that storms and trials is not going to come.
Yes, they will.
They will come. They will rise up. They will rise up in your children. They will rise up in your marriage. They will rise up in your finances. They will rise up in your health. But God will show you how to fight it spiritually. And that's important.
And also, you know, when you have that connection with God like that, not only do it teach you how to move for yourself, but you understand how to move for others.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you understand, man, this person acting out when back in the day I probably would have acted out with them.
Mhm.
But now I understand, but that's not even you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
purpose
not,
of
let
God.
me go ahead and just remove myself from the
Conviction.
situation. You feel me?
Conviction.
Yeah.
Because I was good at setting it off. I didn't care how nobody felt. You attack me, you would hurt me. I come with something. My mouth was a sword.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bible says your mouth is a double-edged sword.
Mhm.
And I used it to chop you up one way and down the other until God broke me 2 years ago and started showing me myself. I was like, Lord, I didn't know I was so nasty. I was so bitter. I was so broken. Like, how can I didn't even see myself.
Boom, I sent you the email link, bro.
You know, so until he starts showing you yourself, and then your mind is being transformed and you start getting the healing and deliverance that you need and stuff like that, and then you truly seek him. The Bible says seek him, seek his face.
Seek ye first the
Seek
kingdom of
ye
heaven.
first the kingdom of God. So everything else that you struggling with, everything else that you dealing with, that marriage, them children, that drug addiction, that whatever it is you struggling with, seek ye first
Boom,
the
you
kingdom.
need to tap in, brother, because she talking to you right now. You don't got to be on drugs. You feel me?
You don't have to be
You
on
don't have
drugs.
to,
The enemy come in any way, shape, form, or fashion.
man, for him, it came in the form of crack, and meth. You feel me?
And
I didn't want to just put that out there, but boom, where you at?
Confess our
They thinking you're a
sins, ye
crackhead
one to
now.
another. No, confess it out loud. Lord, I'm struggling with this. I don't know how to help myself. I don't know how to save myself. Send people to help me and to encourage me and to guide me. I don't know how to get myself out of this pit. I don't know how to put it down. I don't know how to surrender. And that's the only thing that you need to do is to confess it out of your mouth. Believe it in your heart and receive it.
Man, Levitt said, come to realize God broke me, yet broke me open, so light can shine on dark places I couldn't see before.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, we're gonna see if we can get this cat in here real quick. Big boom for him.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hold on, let me see.
What's going on? You can't
Boom,
hear
we
me?
ain't able to hear you, bro.
We can't hear you. I think the public can hear you.
Yeah, the public can
Hold
hear
on.
you. I forgot we can't even hear you. The speakers not hooked up. We're gonna have to get you out of here. What you got on? The boy in there painting. My boy Boone in there painting or something, bro. I'm about to call Big Bertha.
Big Bertha.
That's his nickname.
Oh. Put him on the speaker.
And you know it.
Boone, answer the phone, dog.
This is an opportunity he can't decline the call and say he didn't.
Oh, he done done it before.
He on live
before.
camera like,
what's up, bro?
Decline it.
What?
I say nothing at all.
Oh man, look, man. So we got Delisa in here, man, and she preaching right now, man. There's hope, there's light at the end of the tunnel, Boone. You ain't gotta be smoking crack, bro. You can leave the crack alone. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, listen. Listen to me. Listen to steroids. My man's been using steroids and ain't did no type of work in that. That boy just swollen up for no reason. But now, look, on the real though, from brother to brother, you feel me? Ever since you met that crackhead prostitute in Vada, your life been going down the drain, bro. And I just wanted to let you know you can come back. You can come back.
I never did crack on
Vada prostitute.
Except for that one time.
Never, not once. All my prostitutes was in Beaumont.
Off 11th Street.
Oh no, not off 11th Street. These was escorts.
Hold on, what?
They escorts. I mean, they can buy their own rooms and stuff.
Oh yeah, they established.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you move how you move. Big Boom, give them a room. You hear me?
They get their own room.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
bro, what? I know you got something to say, man. You've been in the comments, man. Chime in a little bit, brother. What you think?
Hey, man, I definitely agree. I definitely agree with what's your name again, man? Delisa. I agree with you, Delisa. Definitely. First of all, the internet, the internet do not determine your relationship. It all depends on the person. From experience, it do depend on the person. When your relationship get messed up, So, and another thing is, yes, God has to be number one. You got to be the foundation. And right now, that's what I'm transitioning to. I be tripping, but hey, I'm surrounded by some good people. And like I said, man, I totally agree with y'all. I totally agree.
One thing that I've learned doing this journey of mine over the last 2 years, that he wants us to build our foundation on the rock. Because when we don't, that'll it's built on sinking sand. When the wind and waves come, it's gonna blow down. It's gonna be destroyed. That's why when he puts us in a position where we draw closer to us, closer to him, he puts us in a position that when these storms and these circumstances and these trials come, that we'll know how to navigate them differently. Because the word of God never says that we're not going to face trials. Actually, you are encouraged to say, Lord, bring on the trial, because in the word of God, it says it produces endurance and it's there to test your faith.
That's why I never pray for the situation to leave. I always pray for the strength to get through it. Because you pray for the strength to get through it. That's almost like asking God to teach you how to fish. You know what I'm saying? Because you teach yourself how to get out of a situation. You teach yourself how to deal with adversity. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know how to use your spirituality to combat the issues of your relationship, it gives you a better chance at having longevity in the relationship, because you're not basing your relationship on a foundation like you did before. I'm saying, emotions change. I'm saying infatuation fades. Eventually your looks and everything that you're attracted to physically, all that stuff goes away after a while. You really have to base it in, okay, can I grow with this person? Can I pray with this person?
Exactly.
Can I stand in the gap for this person, and then expect them to stand in the gap for me too when it's time for me? You know what I'm saying? I kind of fall back. I'm dealing with something right now. All right, are you gonna pray for me too? You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be a mutual thing. If you've answered no to any of those questions, if this person can't pray with you, if you can't grow with this person, if you can't stand in the gap for this person, and if that person can't stand in the gap for you, you're with the wrong person. And it's time to move around.
I got a question for y'all, man. And Boone, you can chime in on this also, man. What do y'all think about boyfriend, girlfriend titles and stuff? What are y'all thoughts on that?
See, if it's something serious, like if that's what, excuse me, I'm sorry, if that's who you want to be with, like both of y'all, I understand the boyfriend and girlfriend, but I don't just go off and give titles. Like, my thing is, I date for a while. Even with my wife, before, like, I knew my wife was gonna be my wife when I was a kid. Like, the Lord told me that one time, like, for the story. But even when she told me, like, we didn't just go off and say boyfriend and girlfriend. We courted for a while. We courted for like 6 months. And then we started giving out titles and stuff. So, okay, we want to make it official. Hey, that's my girlfriend. That's my boyfriend. But a lot of times these days, people just so loose and so crazy with boyfriend and girlfriend, with titles, and even with the word "I love you," and they don't even understand the little bit of responsibility that comes with that, or the roles that come with that. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm cool with the title. It's just, I'm not about to just be giving you a title off the back like that.
I want to piggyback off of what he said about the word love. And I had to learn that word to the heart on what it actually meant. Because and I keep going back to my marriage, because that's a part of where I get my truth from. And it was my marriage being broken, causing separation, where I experienced the most love that I have experienced in my marriage. And I know a lot of people might be confused when I say that, because I didn't know how to love my husband right. I thought I did. I thought that if I showered him with gifts and stuff like that, I was loving him right. We all have different, what do you call it? Love languages. So when he wasn't loving me the right way, or the way I wanted to be loved, then I felt like the love was not there. But it wasn't until God broke me, stripped my husband away from me, to where I experienced the most undying love. And God has shown me how to love my husband through his eyes, because at first I despised him.
Hey, back to school. We talking about whether or not the boyfriend girlfriend title is something that's worth having, or just giving our thoughts on it, man. So you can chime in. I bet you can go.
Yeah, I stick with boyfriend. I like that's our process. We go from boyfriend, girlfriend, and during that time we learning how to love each other.
Yeah.
We learning how to grow.
So
when
this boyfriend girlfriend title is given out, or y'all just do what they call it, exclusive, or steady.
In my head,
Right.
sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you good, bro. I'm just agreeing with Delisa.
What I was gonna say is, in the younger generation, there's a talking phase, and with that, there's not really unless you talk about it, but there's not really an agreement of exclusivity. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody's gonna be like, yeah, like, all right, cool, you mine, so this is already understood. You feel me? We talking. You know what I'm saying? But like, not everybody has that mentality. I've talked to a few women that, like, I was exclusive, you know what I'm saying, to them. You feel me? I wasn't talking to nobody else, but they were talking to a few people. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that we communicated that we would be exclusive. It's just that's how my mind works. I got trouble remembering names. I ain't trying to call somebody else's name. You know what I'm saying? And that's my reasoning for it. It's a little more comical, but like, I'm being real. Like, I ain't trying to talk to Lisa and freaking Kamika and be like, "What's up, Lisa?" Oh, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't talk to more people.
You remember the couple names right there? You would have been fine.
For marriage.
That's my thing.
I'm dating for marriage. I'm not about to play.
I'm not playing the law of averages.
I'm gonna say this, man. I don't I was never big on a title thing. It wasn't my thing. It's like, if we gonna be in a relationship, we're in a relationship because I feel like I see a future in this, right? Other than that, like, I'm not about to be sitting here trying to figure out, okay, like, we're gonna be talking for a while and see if this person is the one that's gonna work out. No, it's either gonna grow organically or it ain't gonna grow at all. But I'm not about to sit here and be playing around. Let's see. I'm not trying to let's see nothing.
If I see a future in you, then yeah, I'm gonna give you that title, because I'm not gonna sit here and give you all this energy and whatnot that I could be giving to somebody else that really could be my significant other. If we've already established, all right, cool, I like you, you like me, you see a future in me, I see a future in you. That's a title.
See, I'm upfront like that.
Yeah.
Because I asked one guy, I was like, okay, just for myself, what are we doing? Because like, if I'm at the gas pump and somebody said, hey, can I have your number? I want to know what my boundaries is. Right. I want to know if I'm crossing the line, giving my number out. So I'm an agent.
Hey, check this out.
I want to establish what we are. I want to make sure that I'm not crossing the line.
I'm gonna tell you, you know what my answer would be? Hold on, boy. You know what my answer would have been? Hey, life is full of choices. You do what you want to do. It's up to you. It's on what type of relationship you want to have.
Hey, no, hold up. Hey,
we was cool. I said I like you. Yeah, I said you the bomb.
Hey, so
I'm letting.
Hey, for real.
Like, do you give your number out, and then when you see that somebody else got my number, like, it is what it is. You still the bomb. You still my
and you still all that.
You still
hey,
all
but hey, also real.
Ring my phone ring. You gonna answer?
Oh Lord. But hey, also realness though.
Go ahead.
Hey, also realness though. Like, when we do be courting these people, male or female, we see the signs, but we so busy want to ignore the signs, or we can change that, like we God or something. You know what I'm saying? That's where we go wrong. Like, we be like, Lord, let me know if this the one, or Lord, we know what we like and we don't like, and then He reveal it to us like, hey, yo, now I don't like this certain way a person act. I don't like a loud person. They all loud as soon as y'all meet. You like, maybe I can quiet them down. That's where we all go wrong. You can't change people.
Hey, look, let me say this though.
You can't change people, man.
Look, boy, you 1,000% correct, man. But my wife did the unthinkable. You hear me? My wife did something that nobody ever did, and I didn't even think it was possible, bro. She didn't make me change. She was different in front of me, and it was a difference that I had never seen before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, I have to do something different, because this is value that I've never seen before, bro, and I can't afford to lose it. You feel me? And that made me change. So
hey, I would
be like, okay, like, well, I need this. You can't get it from me. Yeah,
Hey.
you get from me like
if I see something like that, like a red flag early on. Matter of fact, I've actually ghosted people for red flag before.
I mean, I am the red
Like,
flag.
bro,
Would you like the red flag? Oh,
Look,
you
if
ghosted.
you
I
look,
look, I ain't. I would.
Oh man.
Relationship with one person. I'm a musician. As a musician, music is very important to me. So, like, you know, we were talking about music, and I think I was listening to something, and old girl was like, "Who is that?" And it's Anita Baker playing. I'm like, if you don't know who Anita Baker is, you know, then I was like, well, you know what? Maybe that's a little, you know, a little old school for her. So I put on something a little newer. You know what I'm saying? I think I threw on either Boyz II Men or Jodeci, something that most people would know.
Yeah.
And she still went. I was like, okay.
But
Hey, bro. So I'm gonna tell you what you should have did. This is something my big bro taught me. I'm talking about DJ Man. What you should have did was you should have just schooled it, bro. Like ask him some questions.
I tried.
Nah, you should have asked him some questions, and then you should have put it on, and then you should have educated about the lyrics and everything about that.
Hold on, no, look, hold on, Boone. Let me explain. Let me explain. It's how you do it. Because if you don't know, let me see why don't you know? Because that might not be the environment that you grew up in. But when I see that these lyrics don't hold any type of value to you, I'm no longer like we can't do together.
I'm not interested.
It ain't even that I'm not interested. Like we're going to go separate ways in life because I need my time where I could just ride and vibe and listen to music. I need a woman that's gonna be on the side of me and know how to ride and vibe, listen to music, and not bother me.
Exactly.
And just sit there and vibe with your boy.
Yeah.
And then when the song is over with, or we through riding and vibe, we can communicate and talk about what we got from the music.
Yeah.
Hey, so that's that Sapio love.
All that. And when you find that, it's like, bro, I can't let that go.
That's that Sapio love.
Hold on, what you say, Boom?
I said that's that Sapio love.
That's hey, you feel me?
Real talk, dog.
I communicate through songs.
Yes.
She gonna make a nigga a mixtape.
Look, dog. Strong mixing with you, right? I'm trying to tell you.
Here you go. Here you go.
Hey, she ain't got nothing to say to you, but you got a new mixtape on the counter.
You sure do. Oh Lord, what the Lisa did? What the Lisa got to say today? What the Lisa got to say today?
Man, because she got trap boy music going. We need to get our hustle on.
That song to the left. Oh, that was a strong song at that time.
That right there would have got you. That right there would have got you kicked out the ride. To the left, to the right. Look, the door right there.
Get on out of here.
Yeah, go ahead and move around.
That's
For real.
But how you feel about that song now?
Childish. It was childish.
No, hold on, let us speak.
I wouldn't play it. Now, speak for me. I wouldn't play it.
How do you feel about the song itself?
The actual name of the song is
I experienced it.
How do you feel about it?
How you feel about it now, Delisa?
What I couldn't say, she spoke it for me. I feel that.
So right now,
powerful.
you feel like that song is still powerful?
No, not for me. It's not.
You're not in that place.
What I'm saying, what I'm saying,
talk to him.
Listen, what I'm saying is that is the reason why you would get kicked out of the car because that's your doggone love language. Bye. I don't have time for you. You see now Beyonce to the love ain't nothing. You feel me?
Nope.
Because now you can stay in the car. But back then,
got to go.
Change me, oh Lord.
Exactly. You feel me? You get the ride. You feel me? You get the ride. Yeah, man. My wife be putting me on so much music, bro. Boom. You remember them songs that I let you listen to on my little playlist?
Oh yeah. Oh, I got them on mine.
Well, I did hijacking playlist, man. But yeah, that's me. That's what we listen to and go ride to Buc-ee's at 1:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how you know how that gonna go down when we get back. You know what I'm saying? Full of them beef nuggets. You always got your mind,
You know what? I'm sick and tired of this. Sick and tired of this here.
Man,
my wife won't turn me. Hold on, wait.
What?
My wife won't turn me. It just kill me. Okay, I thought you were trying to say my wife won't turn me on. I was about to say, wow,
You need to go to
Oh,
wow,
yeah. I'm about to say, brother, if your wife don't turn you on, brother, you need to get it together.
I met my wife in 2009. I might be more attracted to her now than I was then. You feel
Hey,
me? Like,
that's how I feel about mine.
you know how you around us, but we be on something. You feel me? Like, hey,
Yeah,
that's baby.
yeah, yeah,
You just the corner door and then look at it like that's baby right there. You feel
yeah.
me?
For real, he
That's
ain't
the
lying.
one.
He ain't lying.
That's the one right there. You better not say nothing bad about baby. I'm going to war.
For real though.
Yeah. I like that Snow the Product video. Hey, for sure. Appreciate you, Joy.
Oh, I'm gonna go check out my baby, man.
There you go. Look, you were just talking why you about to lose. You cruising for a bruising, boy.
She already know about Snow the product. Okay.
You know about the face mask you got on too.
a quarantine life.
Yeah, I just
Hey, for real.
more not respect. What's the word I'm looking
So
for?
with an R? Go through the vocabulary. Like,
Hey, love it. I'm getting better, love it. I'm getting better. Just
Getting
some
better?
other stuff some other stuff going on, man. I have to tell you about.
All right, man. We say that for later on, bro.
Praying for you, dog. We love you, man.
He
Thank
do.
you, bro.
He do.
Dang, man.
What that do when I see him?
You might not want to touch him.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to get better, man. We're gonna get in that ring. Like, what's up, boy?
Monkeypox.
So, boy,
Hey.
you got monkeypox in my blood laced with anthrax. We're gonna get it in. We're gonna make a whole nother monkey thrax.
Hey, while you playing, somebody gonna be up in here. You like, you know what? Man got a good idea. DJ man got a good idea.
The doctor, what's his name? Fauci. Fauci, you can mix up.
Monkey thrax. You know, we're gonna do some monkey thrax. We're gonna get him up out of here.
Monkey thrax. Yo, man.
don't do it.
So look, I got another question, man. This was submitted to us. They say, why do you feel like black women, or why do black women feel they are the most attacked in society?
To me, especially when I be on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
it's always turned into a race thing.
Yeah.
When it's not a race thing, especially like the Little Mermaid thing, like, or like the black men being with Caucasian or Asian women. It just turns into a whole race thing.
That's crazy.
Including us in things that we don't even want to be included in.
Bro, check this out. Do you know how many times I get a hard time because I'm pro-black? I show love to everybody. Yeah. But I believe in supporting our people. You feel me? Because it's already hard enough. You feel me? So I believe in supporting our people. When people feel, how can you be so pro-black and you dating and you married to a white lady? I am not married to a white lady, bro. My wife is mixed. She is Mexican and Creole. You feel me?
All right,
She is Mexican and Creole.
Is it the Creole that with the blonde hair, blue eyes? Because it's
Have you ever seen her with blonde hair and blue eyes?
I never mentioned white.
Yeah. Man, my wife, she look more Mexican than anything. Boom, what she look like? Bro? Like she looks like.
I'm not gonna lie. She can pass for black. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
She can pass for black, but like she can tell she's mixed.
Yeah,
you can tell. You can tell she's mixed.
I get it all the time. How can you be pro-black? It's like, bro, cause
I mean, you like what you like.
Exactly. Like what? Like
exactly that.
You can't be pro-black if you're not married to a black person because, like, who you married
to
is a political decision. It is a political decision because, like, who you love is a reflection of who you really are. You feel me? Like, if I'm married to a black woman, commitment is to not just Black women, but Black people as a whole.
Mhm.
You know, I have a very strong Black family structure at home. I'm raising up my children to be pro-Black. We're educating our children at home. Like, that's the kind of pro-Blackness that I'm about. So, like, when I do get married, I want to marry a Black woman, but I want to marry a Black woman that's on the same type of time that I'm on.
And I'm not knocking, but I believe that
I had one, so it was trash.
I believe that love is an action, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
So if love is an action, then I can be pro-Black because I love my community. How you can tell is because look at the work that I do for the community. I do back to school drives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to work on doing so kids can go to college, bro. What's it called? I ain't finding words right now, man.
Scholarship.
I'm trying to get a scholarship going. You feel me?
My dumb ass said that you're college.
Hey, I'm looking at you. I'm like, nah, that ain't it.
You really let me say that shit too.
I didn't know you was gonna say it. But you feel me? Like, I get that a lot, man. People say I can't say I'm pro-Black. Like, bro, I do more. The people, and I'm not capping on you, all right. But the people that say that I'm not pro-Black, they don't have half. They don't have half. That's why I say I'm not talking about you. I just want to make sure people understood that. Yeah. But they don't have half of the resume that I have in giving back.
And it's always the people that don't have the resume that has the most to say about pro-Black.
You feel me?
Like the people that be on social media.
And a lot of times, these guys that be women be complaining about talking about, oh, they with another white woman or whatever. It's nothing to do with, oh, they can't take a Black woman or whatever. It's just, it's a love thing. They was there during the hard time, the hardship. So they building that thing up. So why would they be with anybody else?
You feel me?
It's not even a color thing.
You might have hit the nail on the head.
I think the people the women that get offended, I'm just thinking, I think the women who get offended is the ones who think like he wasted all that love on her. He could have been loving me, type of thing. So I think.
But this is so crazy. When it's presented to them at its rarest form, like when these guys is building, they don't want them.
Nah, that's a really it's such.
Talk about
it's annoying. You want this foundation and you want this, I want generational wealth. I want, something I can pass down to my children. You got to build that first. Bro. You can't get a ready-made man because that ready-made man gonna want a ready-made woman. If you're not even in, I can't.
Look. This is what I found out when I was at church one time with these older women. So they was like, "Oh, I want a strong man. I want a man that's slim fit. He's a millionaire. He got all this." And they hit me. Okay, you want a guy that's slim fit, but you ain't in no gym. You want a guy that's worth a whole bunch of $1 million, but you're not around no millionaires.
Nope.
So how can you do things? You can't provide it for yourself. You don't even know where to go for these things. So how can you get these things? You know what I'm saying? So and this what kills me though. This what kills me with this conversation we're talking about. I've been seeing it a lot on TikTok and everything.
I'm gonna check
us black people, black men and black women, dude, they making billions of dollars off of us and streaming money of dividing us, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. And I understand people trying to make women held for accountability on certain things and men as well. But we got to do better than what we're doing when it comes to that kind of stuff.
The fact of the matter is, you got women picking on every little thing with guys, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, like fix yourself first, right? But then you got guys that's talking about these women and stuff, and it's like, dude, same for you. Like, I don't understand these guys that you want a woman to follow you and you don't know where you going. Bro, you just as lost. You just as lost.
You don't know where you going. You ain't got a plan. You ain't got goals. You ain't been to school.
Women will follow And she,
but check it out. Yes, the women will.
Some women will follow,
but that's exactly
nowhere.
That's exactly what we were talking about at the beginning. Yeah, they'll follow. You know why they'll follow? Because the guy that ain't got no sense of direction and nothing going for himself. He always got weed for some reason. He always got a bunch of time, so he could spend time. He could be romantic.
Yeah. Hold on, you don't even know time to be romantic.
Yeah, you're gonna have to spend time.
I think I was one of those women who followed, and I ended up with kids from. But
that's wrong leadership, baby. Wrong leadership.
I was in for the thrill.
You got to remember, like these guys that ain't got nothing going on, bro. They're good at lying. Mm-hmm. They are the ones outside the club talking about what's up, queen. And they was, girl.
Oh Lord, they hit you hard with that one.
Here's my beef with that, because I've been dealing with this for a long time, man. As a pro-black man, I tried to call black men kings, black women queens, and that's really so I can change the narrative. Not single-handedly change the narrative, obviously not. But I want to change the narrative on how I speak to my people.
Yeah.
And then you start out of nowhere, you start seeing everybody on social talking about the same stuff, and I noticed this in like high school. Negroes who ain't got like no real sense of I guess not gentlemen, but like if you're not really like that, like you ain't really got nothing to say. You hear somebody else, and as long as it sounds good, you're weaponized, because you see women falling for it, but it's not really.
That's the corn dogs, and I hate seeing women fall for stuff like that. Bro. That's corn dogs.
Hey, hold up,
Oh, what's up, bro? Hey, and look, let me say this too, man. This really happened to me in real life, bro. So I had the security team with Beth. You know what I'm saying? So we're working outside the club, and I'm not wearing no jewelry, right? Because for one, we doing security, and for two, I don't really like attention. You feel me? So they got these girls at the club.
Have you ever owned a chain? I ain't never seen you wear one.
Man, when I was younger, but after being young, like, bro, this is it you gonna get, and that's because my wife brought me that.
Oh, well, I can't say that. I'm wearing. Hold on.
But what happened is, man, so these women outside the club, bro, they looking at me as if I'm the worker, and they're talking to my employee like he's the boss. So they're talking to this guy because he got on the chain, and no cap to him, man, because he's a good dude, but he got the chain from the middle of the mall.
Oh, the kiosk.
You feel me? And he
it's a kiosk. It's not like it's not a vending machine. It's not a vending machine.
But check it out. So he got the chain from the middle of the mall, bro. The dude waiting on me to pay him. And they got the to look sloppy. One of them was got out of this. The car needs to be fixed. Yeah. But I didn't even say anything, because I'm like, okay, if that's you like, I don't want none of them anyway. Yeah. But I mean, I'm already there. I don't want none of them anyway. It's just the fact, like, you look down your nose at me and you don't even understand when you really around the person that's calling us. If you were trying to get in free,
you're talking to the wrong person.
You look down at the person that could get you in for free.
A lot of women like jewelry and nice clothes and the car and all that stuff for wealth. That's not really wealth. You see, like Bill Gates and like I know this argument is used all the time on social media, but there's a reason for it. These billionaires do not wear jewelry.
I've been found that out.
You feel me? Steve Jobs was wearing like Walmart jeans. Like, bro, like these people don't spend that much money on jewelry or clothes.
Remember you asked, like, do I even own a piece of jewelry or a chain? Yeah. I stopped wearing jewelry when I found out that I am the value.
Yeah, I don't go for jewelry.
You know what I'm saying? I add value to the jewelry, not the other way around.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I looked at it one day, it's just like I just had an epiphany, or I said I had an epiphany, or God just gave me the knowledge on this, right? Because you lowered it, and that's what happened. I was working at a car dealership when this happened, man. You lowered the value of a Lamborghini. So if the Lamborghini have value, that's the way it is. I really have value. I don't need to dress myself up. You only dress up because the value is there already.
I'll tell you.
You feel me?
Because like these people that wear the jewelry and the Gucci belt, the Louis, all that kind of stuff, take all that away from it. What do you have?
Exactly.
What's in your head? You know what I'm saying? What can you give?
A nigga that's trying to buy single cigarettes out the corner store.
I could have been $1 for a full jewelry, outfit on, like,
and I would turn away from that person. Really, I was like,
so here's my thing. My craft, I love you. If that's how you feel comfortable,
that's what you do.
But understand that ain't real wealth. And these women that's out here falling for it, guaranteed. Like, go ahead, go home with him. Watch what kind of house he got.
I was at the store this morning. You know, that store over there where they serve the salt and pepper chicken or whatever.
Yeah.
And I saw the men in the work boots and their pants was dirty. I say, you know,
that's who got
that's where it's at right there.
Mm-hmm.
He all dirty. Yeah, his beard, like, yeah,
he's showing you I work.
I remember.
He work.
I remember when I was still in the streets doing my thing, and we was in the Washington. They got guys at the corner store next to it. These guys came in. They worked. They didn't have labels on, but they had clothes and they worked doing some type of dirt work. So the girls in there looking at them crazy, and they started talking about when they left out dirty this and dirty that. And we were younger, but I'm like, me and my cousin, we behind them in line. And we're like, bro, like how do you know these guys working or not? So enough, they walk out of the across the street to city. So they working for the city.
What time you take lunch?
Hey, but hey,
that lets you know like, our people so caught up in the facade.
Yeah.
You don't even realize when you are around value. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, everybody in our community right now either want to be twerk stars or trappers. Feel me? Trappers and rappers, they're the same thing right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right.
No, you're a hip hop kid. Yeah. Like I tell people all the time, man. When I was doing music, bro, I was a rapper.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be no hip hop head. I wasn't trying to have the best. I was making money off of my music, and that's what it was about to me. So you can go ahead and be the best, the most lyrical rapper in Beaumont and be broke. I'm over here rapping lyrics to everybody. You feel me?
Rap back jumping.
Talk about
I wasn't talking about it. Bro,
hey, I didn't want to say that because when you said, I was like, oh shoot.
Heard that, right? Like,
hey, you should have saw so face when you said it though. So look, so it was like this here. Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, because the more he keep going down the line, he's like, I ain't talking about you, but you know, me personally, I want to try to be the best lyrics. So much. I'm like,
it just so happens. Look, let me explain. I'm not talking about
you,
you know what I'm saying? Because that's fam. Just so happened we grew up in different ways of life,
environments,
and lifestyles. So what I do, it's not going to be the same as what he does, and vice versa.
Yeah.
But characteristic wise, you feel me? I believe we kind of share the same views and things on life. But I literally had people, bro, that would hate on me and be mad at me. Like I had people say that I wasn't a real DJ because I wasn't DJing in the club, not knowing that I turned down DJ gigs at the club because they wanted to pay $125 a night to $250 a night. I'm making over $1,000 just pushing mixtapes to stores. I had 7 stores that I'm pushing mixtapes to around the city, and I had 4 stores on the road. All of them paying hundreds of dollars a piece. Why in the hell am I going to waste my damn night? You feel me?
Hey, bro, you was Beaumont's DJ Khaled.
Huh?
You was Beaumont's DJ Khaled.
At one time. You feel me? But yeah, man, like people, but that's the facade, man. People is like, we just feel like you have to we have to look a certain way. Like for instance, man, like I had a youngster say like he not gonna listen to this dude because he like the guy drive this type of car and he don't have this, he's talking about material stuff. Like what can he tell me about how to have a better life? A lot.
For real.
But a lot of our community don't understand. Like, bro, like we get caught up in the facade. It's like you gotta look a certain way.
Dang.
You feel me?
Like, bro. Okay. What I'm about to say is gonna be kind of saying this. I don't like it.
No, it's all I don't hate.
But like, people look at J. Cole. J. Cole dressed like a millionaire. J. Cole is actually not dressed like a millionaire since 2012.
Yeah.
But J. Cole dressed like, he worked for the city. You feel me? He be wearing sweatpants, t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? Not wearing no jag. You know what I'm saying? Versus like it's like wearing 1,000 chains, and they got rings of everything. They got big rolling and everything like that. They live. J. Cole got some good stuff. A lot of people do a lot of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the album KOD brought me through a lot of hurt. You feel me? Versus like, and this ain't me like trying to diss nobody, but like Baby, you look at like Stallion, you look at all these different people.
So Meg the Stallion can rap.
I'm not.
He can.
All I'm saying is
She just down.
No, what I was getting to is she can actually rap.
Yeah.
After she got her deal, all she talk about is the same stuff over and over and over.
Okay, so like because she talk about this over and over again,
she fit what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm with you.
It's getting glorified. That's what's getting pushed up.
I'm with you.
Like, she got the super, rich. She got the bangs and the big long nails and the super long weed down the back and the makeup and everything like that. So like they following that because
they changed that.
Yeah,
I want to look at this person because this person looks like money. This person looks like success. Versus a J. Cole or a Kendrick Lamar, when they go on an album mode, they look homeless. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but what they got to offer mentally is so poetic, so different. You know what I'm saying?
But even they had to learn though. Even they had to learn. You know what I'm saying? You remember when J. Cole first came in?
Yeah, changed everything.
Yeah. So it's what I learned is people just not exposed to different things, and so it's up to people that know to give these people that knowledge. Now it's up to them if they take it or not.
Yeah,
but also you got to realize that there's different strokes for different folks. You feel me? Like there's a time to listen to a Zero. There's a time to listen to a J. Cole, and then there's a time to listen to maybe
gospel.
Definitely a time for gospel, but I'm saying like for me, I'm doing 1,001 different things, right? So there's a time where I might listen to 2 Chainz, and it might not be the most popular thing because, like, I mean, no, I'm saying like when you look at how can a person listen to a Big Crit, listen to a J. Cole. No, but I'm saying like, how could you listen to a Big Crit, a J. Cole, a Jay-Z, and then backdoor listen to a 2 Chainz? That's because what I'm doing is more in the 2 Chainz lane. So there's
2 Chainz don't always rap.
Definitely not.
I've noticed that 2 Chainz definitely has a little range to him.
Yeah, facts.
But people, of course,
yeah.
Cardi B one day.
Well, you better not listen to that Cardi B.
Man, her voice is
That
annoying.
My wife can listen to Cardi B. She can listen to Megan. She can listen to the City Girls. Because you know why? She at home. How about that?
I was saying Cardi B to my husband. I might when that song came out.
Stop it.
I might send a little message on what she said.
That's not for YouTube.
Hey, that's all right, girl. Hey, Delisa, you better do that, girl.
You better do that. We separated, but we still attracted to, we working on
Y'all still got communication.
We still communicate. You know what I mean?
That's what I say.
So that's still my husband.
That's what I say about my wife.
All right,
I gotta go talk to my wife. Yeah. Like, I just sent her that text, baby, we need to talk. I was totally did like, baby, we need to talk. We need that one-on-one time.
Hey, it's a look. It's a look you get and a look you give. How about that one?
Yeah, facts, man. Facts. But I don't know. I just feel like, there's a time and place for everything, bro. Because a lot of people feel like people like a Big Pokey or a Lil Old might not be lyrical, but they are lyrical for the spectrum or the realm that they're in. You feel me? Yeah.
I've learned to appreciate it because all the different rappers I listen to, they're not all on the same level lyrically. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't put Big Crit in the same category as a Rakim or a Big L.
Hey, Brandon say listen to Wish Wish by Cardi.
No.
Should I prepare myself when I
Everybody's like, nah.
Should I prepare?
The wish.
All I want to know is, am I going to be sending this to my husband later? So I want to prepare myself.
Y'all crazy. Y'all
crazy.
That's my joint, boy. Hey, listen, I might be a rapper, but I listen to way more R&B than I listen to anything.
Me too, bro. Well, even my rap is blended with melody.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Because I listen to we both. I love J. Cole.
I took him to a concert once. Bone Thugs and Harmony when they came out here.
Oh, man, I almost cried.
That was in 2000.
You almost cried.
Bro, it is. It is.
Bro, look, let me tell you. Tell y'all, bro. Man, look, bro. So look, I told you Crazy Bone is my favorite rapper. I know. So why he had to be the last one to come out, bro? And it was so surreal. So look, check this out. So when they came out, I forgot the order that they came out, but you see Busy. That was exciting for me because he was you feel me? Yeah. So then you seen Lazy, you seen Flesh, and then Crazy Bone come, but Crazy Bone when he walked out of the smoke. So all you see is the bro. All you see is this man's silhouette. And so while I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, this is colors. And then you see Crazy Bone coming out, and you just see the silhouette of him, and then he come out of the smoke, and I almost went crazy. Almost. That was easy.
That was easy.
Yeah, they had
I knew it was a picture that was in the background.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but we was there. We was in the house.
Bro, man, that man came out. I was like,
you and my husband. He almost had a heart attack.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
You know what though? I'm not gonna cap to y'all. I'm with a friend of mine. He operates cameras for like these private events.
Yeah. And
he took me to this secret Usher concert in Houston.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was like some rich person paid enough. And so I got and so Usher does not get enough credit as a vocalist. We'll talk about that in a minute. But so Usher come out, and he just standing in his little marketplace for like, whatever dance routine they was gonna do.
Yeah.
And I heard somebody like chewing gum. I wasn't on stage. I'm like, who's chewing gum? I turned around and it's like Usher just sitting there looking all cool. It's the light shining down. I'm like, I've been listening to Usher. I was like, yeah, like back when My Way first came out. You feel me? So like, I tried to grab my phone off the screen.
Bro,
hey, so.
Well, I got one more for you, man. The worst interview I've ever done in life. It was so bad I didn't even want to promote it. Like I didn't even want to post it, right? Bro, I was out, and this is my first time seeing Zero. And I was so adamant about me so I could meet when he parked there. No, this is way off. So I'm like, get the camera. You get everything I want. It's like I got so many questions, bro. If you watch the interview, you see me really process all these questions at one time, like narrow it down. What I didn't know he was gonna do that.
I'm not going that.
Bro, I met him, and I met T-Rail, the dude that got that song with Pour Another Drink with My Dog with Boosie.
Yeah.
I met him after the Zero thing. We was going to the hotel we gonna be staying at. Guess who pulling up when we pulling up? I wouldn't expect to see
Hey, so you better stop playing around them Illuminati parties. I tell you that much.
Oh yeah, he at them Hollywood party where they be breaking.
That's from the Hollywood.
Broke back
You so out here going to see Usher, and they gonna usher something up you. You better stop.
Yeah,
Boy,
man.
it wasn't like that, man. It was at a casino.
Okay.
That's what they all say. You better be careful, brother.
They were playing all right.
Hey, some of the dancers and like, man.
Oh, you met some of the dancers, huh? They was hitting you with that genuine.
Look,
I don't think I came that close to.
Hey, look, he talking about
celebrity
he talking about not liking girls listening to Cardi B. Them dancers listen to Cardi B.
I don't care.
They
Look,
sure
exactly.
do.
Now you don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't care now.
Lowered expectations.
Just because they listen to it, you know, I ain't gotta listen to it. God made headphones for a reason.
But you don't mind a little twerking, huh?
I don't.
But, hey,
conversation.
Hey, look, I'm telling you, bro. I'll
There's
go
more
to
to twerk than just Cardi.
Man, I'll go to the bank. I'll go to the bank. Listen to me. I will go to the bank and go get $300 worth of ones. Hey, baby, brother, you feel me? I know you want.
Come on now, that's hey, there it is.
I don't care where it go. I just need some entertainment. You feel me? I'm trying to show you how I appreciate you. You feel me?
For real. Hey, we go.
Me and my husband together. That was great. Going to see the look.
All right.
Get you through your day. Love you. My doctor's office is my job. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You was working.
Yeah.
And twerking. Working and twerking.
Come on, working and twerking. Working and twerking. Come on, working and twerking.
Hey, that's gonna boost energy right there, bro. That's gonna boost the nigga energy up. I'm talking about. Hey, homie wasn't even feeling work today. He just sitting up there like this. He checked that old phone and be like, "Boy, hey, it's going down." Hey, now he all at work. You got
your lobster steak ready. You got your care basket with your liquor. If you smoke weed, I got that too. I already got your blunt. Whatever you need, you ain't got to leave the house. We straight.
Right.
Whoever my future wife is,
you see how
watching this podcast.
You see how he looked over at his wife. My boy Boone looked over at his wife like, "You ain't gonna meet no boy." Come on, bro.
Don't you start that over here. Don't you start that over here.
You gotta do
like,
better,
she don't even smoke weed.
Hey, speaking of that, hey y'all, I gotta go, y'all, man. I gotta go handle some business. Yeah, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go handle some business, man. All right, y'all. Peace.
Stopping by, dog.
Yeah, man.
You gotta keep the spice alive.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little spice. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And see, you would think with all of that my marriage was untouchable, but nothing is untouchable.
No marriage is untouchable.
Nothing is untouchable.
That doesn't. And I'm not saying that you didn't do this, but I'm saying like those things doesn't replace a peace of mind. Those things don't replace, having that oneness with somebody.
Absolutely.
Like if you never saw the twerk video, I guarantee you, being able to have that connection and have that peace in you, he'll take that over a twerk video any day. Forget a twerk video. Like I got somebody that understands me. That's worth more than
invaluable.
You feel me?
Invaluable.
Like, you can't put a price on that, bro. Like that's worth it all right there. Yeah. Hey, and it's so bad nowadays, bro, that me being the guy that now you gotta remember, you talking to a guy that I was in the streets as a hustler. So you know what comes with that.
Of course.
And I was a DJ. You know what comes with that.
Of course.
It's so bad nowadays, bro. It's more attractive for a woman to have clothes on than to see her hair dressed.
You said it all right there.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, man, it's like you see, girl. Like that's why I say social media. I don't know, man. Maybe it's my age or something. I be seeing this. I be like, bro, I don't want to see this on my timeline, bro.
Let me ask y'all something, man. This is a relationship question. question. Do y'all feel like people are still fighting for relationships these days?
Yes.
Do you feel like people are kind of letting it fall by the wayside because of what they see on social media?
Oh, you mean fighting for a relationship, as in once you're in a relationship?
Once you're in a relationship,
nah,
not fighting to get into one.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like, okay, I'm gonna make this personal for a second because like I'm kind of going through it right now. You know what I mean? Like, you know, with somebody, I'm being patient with this person, and it didn't matter what we did or what we went through. It seemed like it wasn't enough at the end of the day. I'm willing to fight. You know, I'm the kind of person I go to bat for you. I fight tooth and nail for you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? But I also feel like that energy is oftentimes not reciprocated, and not just in her, but in a lot of people, because people kind of have that mentality of, you know, I match energies or what have you. Like, you know, you only got one time with me. I ain't got, you know, no more chances in me or what have you. Do y'all feel like that mentality has permeated every relationship, or do you think that like there are still people out there who are willing? Well, I guess two of y'all kind of, you know, are still, because you're still married, and you know, even though you're separated, like you're still kind of sending toward videos and whatnot. So
you want me to take a dab at this one?
Go ahead.
Okay. So I wouldn't say that it's in every relationship, but when you lack wisdom and spiritual maturity, because like again, I was one of those people. Like my marriage fell apart because I felt like the feelings wasn't reciprocated.
Right.
So when I wasn't receiving the love, the attention, the affection, or the responses, or the fight that I was giving, I felt like my marriage was over with.
Yeah.
And so I started giving up. I started fighting in my own understanding.
Yeah.
I started fighting in my own strength until it completely broke.
Mm-hmm.
What drove me to fight by myself was God telling me that I had the right to. So that other person do not have to fight for your relationship.
Right.
If you believe that it can be restored, and if you believe that with God that he can give you the strength and all this, you can fight with God alone.
Mm-hmm.
I a part of the marriage ministry on Facebook, and one of the women reached out because she felt like her and her husband was headed to divorce. She was stating how the same thing you were saying, that she felt like, you know, love isn't there anymore. She's getting tired of fighting. And then I was so shocked with so many people saying, divorce him. You can't fight by yourself. He wants to leave, let him leave. Then one lady, she goes on to say, have you ever saw a person fighting in the ring by themselves? That is absolutely incorrect, because when you're fighting in a ring, you have an opponent.
Of course.
Your significant other isn't your opponent.
Thank you. That's your
enemy
teammate.
Is your opponent. When you're fighting in the ring, you're fighting against an enemy. But that person is fighting with the strength of the Lord. So when your relationship, it could be a relationship with a family, friend, significant other, you can fight with the Lord alone. You do not need another party to stand with you. You stand with God. God will give you wisdom and understanding on how to love that person, how to deal with that person. I've learned during these 2 years.
But Brandon say it takes two.
I disagree. I disagree because I'm a living witness. Mm-hmm. My husband is not fighting for our marriage. I am. Mm-hmm. And with God by my side, I am seeing changes. Because at first, during the 3 years where I was breaking and I tried to do stuff in my own strength, I tried to actually show him how to love me. Actually wrote up a contract, and he can tell you that. I wrote a contract. Do away with social media. Change your cell phone. Take me on dates every weekend. And nothing was getting resolved. Nothing was changing. But when God broke me down and showed me how to fight, I started taking everything to God. God, this hurts me. God, I'm tired of loving this man and I'm not receiving it back. Show me how you want me to love him. Show me how you want me to handle him. And God started showing me those things. And it's through the love of Christ where I was able to love those that was unlovable. Yeah. And he started showing me how to deal with it. And I think with you, on the other hand, you don't try to show her how to love you or don't get frustrated when you're not receiving the things that you expect that she ought to show you. Take it to God.
Well, here's the thing with us, when we entered the relationship, she was in a state of healing. She's still in a state of healing right now, and that's actually why we, kind of gone our separate ways, and I don't even think it's really even that. I just think that right now she kind of needs to take a second to allow the healing to do its thing. But we entered the relationship knowing that she was in a healing phase, from her previous relationships. And I won't, tell all her business or what have you, because, it's not my business to tell. That's her testimony. But like, the stuff that she put up with in her old relationships, she's been abused before. She's been manipulated before. She's been cheated on before. And these were like 3 relationships back to back, and they produced children. So it's like, now she's dealing with these children at home, and then she's also dealing with the scars of those relationships. And she's also dealing with, whatever new adversities might come her way, as a single parent. So, she's got all this stuff against her. I was trying to show her, hey, look, you're not by yourself anymore. You got somebody that can stand in the gap with you. And at first that seemed like it might have been enough because, she was very reciprocal. She was like very receptive of what I was trying to give her. But what ended up happening was, I guess, the weight of her pain, because a lot of stuff that she was going through, she just didn't talk about it. And I understand, hey, look, open up at your own leisure, because in the end, it's not my battle, it's yours. Only you can control how you choose to fight. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is you're not by yourself anymore. You got support in me. You know what I mean? And it didn't seem like that was enough after a while. At first, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Because, I never had this, someone showed me something different, whoop, whoop. But when the, what's the word I'm looking for? When the novelty of that's worn off, you know what I'm saying? And you still got the pain, you still got this. I think what ended up happening was she understood that she had to do the work herself. Like, all right, look, he can stand in the gap all he wants to for me, but like, these are still my scars that I got to work through. And because I'm still feeling this hurt and this pain and what have you, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to pull myself out of this stuff. And nothing that he's exactly that's how I felt.
Yeah.
So check this out, man. We're gonna have to end this. We're gonna have to have my boy New Soul back, man, so we can continue this on and get Delisa back on here also, man. You feel me? So but we appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. But we gotta get out of here, man. We have got to go. But y'all stay tuned for more DJ Man TV, man. We do this once a week, man, every Thursday, 7:30 Central Standard Time, man.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
You feel me? That was a good one, y'all.